Hey everyone, Sophia here from My Great Challenge. Welcome back to Declutter with Me 2023 edition. This is installment number 6, and yes, we're still in the kitchen. It appears the kitchen is the room in the house that requires the most decluttering, isn't it? It really needs to be done, and today I am doing the spice cabinet. But fear not, because I got containers from the Dollar Tree. And this time around, I'm going to corral the stuff once and for all, and you will never see me do my spice cabinet again, right? Right. Let's do a quick recap of everything I've done so far. So I started with the cabinets on top here. I just want to show you where we at with this, and it's pretty much stayed the same, right? Okay, then I did this cabinet, and same thing here. It's working for us. Then I did the junk drawer, and I reorganized this cabinet right here. One of the hardest one to do was the appliance cabinet. So this is where I'm at with the most use, and we actually used that one last night, the air fryer. And then I removed the whole bookcase that was here so that I would have full access to this cupboard here, or this cabinet, and this is where I keep all of the other appliances. So far this is working. Oh, and I also cleaned all my cast iron, and they are more than likely going to go in this cabinet right here. Today I am tackling this. So I don't know what's going on with the spices, but look, they're about ready to fall off the shelf. And I was joking with my Patreon community this morning that you would think we run a restaurant in my house, because that's a lot of spices. That really is a lot of spices. So today I am going to pull everything out. I definitely have to clean everything. You ready? You ready? Here we go. All right. Obviously there's been some spills. My attempt at keeping things clean has failed. I now have paper towels glued to the shelf. Yeah. So let's get started. I'm going to empty everything. I don't think I should just start this cabinet without having a final product or result in mind, a goal, okay, a plan. The plan is based on what I've observed is going on in this house. And what I've observed is that every time I'm looking for a specific spice, I have to remove at least 10 before I find the one I'm looking for. And it's very true of this particular shelf right here and the shelf on top, because this one has the carousel, which still works very good. So I need to corral the spices in a better way. And the only thing I can do, since that's really the only space where I'm going to keep spices, is instead of having to remove everything in order for me to find what I need, is to have them contained in a container, obviously, so that I can just pull out the container, search for what I need, pull it out, and put the basket back in. Does that make sense? Now, the issue is the size. Are the baskets that I purchased going to fit? I have a suspicion that they won't. So we might have to come up with a plan B at some point, but let's empty this first. here it is, the entire content of my spice cabinet. I'm seeing repeats, which we knew would happen, but man, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot. And I'm speechless. I am without speech. I don't know if I should put the Jaws music on, but this is the inside of the cabinet. Look at this. And it's getting worse. Yeah, there's maple syrup, all sorts of stuff. Alright, I guess I should clean that first, right? Okay, let me get the water and the soap. I'm gonna need some kind of scraper for this. And you know what I did? I removed the other two shelves, so I'm gonna wash them by the sink. But that's the bottom one. I can't remove it. So I'm using this to try to corral all the stuff. Another one of those darn open spice packet. That's why I get stuff everywhere. So a lot of you have told me in the comment section from the previous videos that the shelf liners from the Dollar Tree are garbage. I haven't removed them yet. Hopefully I'll find a better liner soon. But since I'm going to put baskets on top here, and this one's going to have the carousel and it has the olive oil, I noticed that obviously there was some olive oil spill on there. The one thing I do have, since I'm not going to use the liner again, because you said that it kind of melts with the wood or something like that, and then you can't remove it, you got to scrape it off. What I do have a surplus of is the plastic for the shrink wrapping of the windows. So I'm going to put a layer of plastic at the bottom of this shelf, and hopefully it will take care of any spill and protect the wood. It won't repair any damage, but at least it would stop any further. Okay, so I do have a layer of plastic over this, and hopefully that will keep any spill. So I'm aware that they have all the liners you could possibly ask for at the stores. I just don't have them now. Okay, so for what I'm doing, this is gonna work for now, and then when I go and buy the good fancy liners for the rest of the cupboard, then I'll match them. But yeah, this is already a step in the right direction. Now I gotta wash the other two shelves. I must be a sloppy cook. What is this? So one shelf has what appears to be molasses, honey, you name it. And then the other one has the paper towel glued to it. Okay. Alright, so I don't really have a scraper on hand, so we're gonna use a good old spatula, and that will go in the dishwasher. Let's try pouring boiling water over it. It's probably gonna soften it. In theory. Okay. Oh, it's gone! Woohoo! it's 100% better. Let me know down below, how many times a year do you do that? Like actually pull out all of your spice and, you know, clean out the shelves and sort through them and stuff. I mean, we got a lot. I see a lot of people have the really pretty spice, you know, and all of this stuff, but it looks pretty. It's always super clean. But I don't see any of these type of nonsenses in their pantry. So where do you keep all this stuff, okay? Let's see if the basket fits, and then I'm gonna take a break. So I have three choices. I have the shoebox type that clearly won't fit this way. But thank goodness it will fit this way, but leaves no room on the side. I have the small one like this, which fits this way. So I may do two side by side. No, I can't, because then I can't take them out. So I would have to do 1 and 2 like that. It leaves me room on the side. I still have the carousel that we use. And then I have the big one from the other video, from the last video. So something like that I could use like this, and maybe on top for all of the bottles. I can grab this like this, see, by putting my fingers in it. I can probably put all of the bottles in there with some extra stuff over there. This one here, it's too bad you can't have both. I mean, they fit, I just wouldn't be able to pull it out. So then I can keep this one here for extra stuff, the carousel right here at the bottom. It's too bad they don't fit, because I like those. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so same thing with the appliances. Spices we use the most have to be at the bottom. All right, taking a break. I'll be right back. Off camera, I cleaned my carousel because it was, you know, dirty. So what I'm going to do is go over all of my spices. Now the last time I did my spice cabinet, I remember putting them by category. Listen, I know me, and I know. Now the last time I did my spice cabinet, I remember putting them by category. Listen, I know me, and I know Scott, they'll never go back into categories, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just put them back in. We'll look for specific things by turning the carousel. So, whole coriander, we don't really use this all that much. Maybe it doesn't need to be here. I don't know. Ground cloves I use. Saffron. Yeah, I still have some. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, so I still have some. Keeping it. It's interesting. I'm realizing that we have a lot of matching ones. That's unusual. Okay, let me find another one that looks the same. Nope. So, oh look, more saffron. I know just what to do with that. Okay. So that's one jar out. I'm not going to throw away a lot of stuff today. It doesn't look it. Oh, I have 2 oreganos. Expiration date 12/21/23. This one doesn't have one. Why does it not have a expiration? Oh, here we go. Best by September 26, 25. I'm gonna put that in storage up in the shelf and keep this one. Okay, cinnamon we use. I don't have a lot left. Ground ginger. The cream of tartar is back. I used it a long time ago. I'm not gonna use it. Let me throw that out. Minced garlic. Allspice. Ground pepper. And I think that's it for the spices. So, what I'm always looking for is stuff like the vanilla syrup, let me see if I can do it. Vanilla syrup. Here's another one. I'll put the Tabasco in here. Tabasco, and like, how many vanilla syrup do I need? Can I marry them? They're not the same kind. Pure vanilla, different brands. Can I mix them? Let me mix them. I really don't think it makes much of a difference, does it? Okay, so that can go. What about this one? Pure vanilla extract. All right. I'm mixing them all. Don't care. All right, what else can I put in here? Here we go again. Worcestershire sauce. You guys taught me how to say that. Oh my God, I have to. 626.22, 821.22. I'm not an expert. I'm gonna keep the one that has the most. Let go of the other one. Okay, what else can I put in here that we use a lot? I don't use that much. What is this now? Peppermint extract. I don't use this. That can go. I used it once for one recipe. Hot sauce. And another hot sauce. I think that's it. Okay. All right, on the side, we keep the oils and the vinegar. So we have apple cider vinegar. We have avocado oil, olive oil, and the full pan. And here is where we keep the salt. Okay, by the way, I put a plastic film on this shelf as well because a lot of the gooey stuff is gonna go on there, like the maple syrup and the honey and molasses, whatnot. these type of containers, we know what they are. We use them all the time. So if I'm looking for paprika or cumin or nutmeg, I know it's in those containers. So I'll just pull this out and I'm good. So now, what am I gonna put over here? This is getting ridiculous. Baking soda, baking soda, baking powder, baking powder, baking powder. This one says best used by 2019. This one says April 2022. And this brand new one here says April 26, 2024. Now, I hate to waste stuff, but oh, look, Scott even put, we were trying. But that's the kind of stuff you use for baking, and if the powder is no good, guess what? Your stuff doesn't rise, your cookies are no good. So I'm gonna keep the one that's up until 2024, and the 22 and the 19 can go. Now for these, 2025, are they both 2025? I'll keep those. Okay, keeping this. Parsley, we gotta buy a new one. This got like nothing left. This is pretty much empty. That can go. This one is a leftover. This can go. The dreaded molasses, I'm gonna have to clean that. This is sesame oil, keep. This is another one that Edward bought, he didn't like. All of these little things here, spicy chipotle, this is brand new. You'll have to try those. Those he tried, he didn't like. This, keep. All of those spice packets that Scott's been keeping, that's gotta go. I'm keeping the clip. All right, let me get the big basket. And that's going to be for balsamic vinegar, the sherry. I have 2 sesame oils. 2024, 2022, that can go. Coconut oil. June 2023, 2024. Let's keep this one. There's barely any left here. Alright, so all the bottles are here. We just got to be careful when we pull it out. But we'll remember it's in here. This one is clean. So I can put it right here. This one, however, is the culprit. Look at this. So I gotta wash this. Okay. The guys use this all the time, the pepper flakes, so I'm gonna put them here. And then the kosher salt can go up there. That leaves me with my avocado oil spray. So I'm going to move the salt up and this, leave it here with the oils. And those 2 right here, is there room? Not really. So I'm going to put them. Edward's gonna have to make a decision what he wants to do with those. He didn't open them, I don't think he wants those. Okay, so they're in here. And last but not least, these are my mom's laurel leaves. I don't have a lot of them. I only have 5 or 6 left. And it's done. And the only thing I'm going to keep all the way to the back is the molasses, because I do use them. I remember I did put a liner on there, so that can go here. Alright, the only thing that bothers me is that this is a little bit heavy. So I'll have to tell Scott we need to be careful, which the kids have no use for anything that's in here. It's just specialty oils and stuff like that. But everything else is done. And here's my spice cabinet. Cleaned, reorganized, decluttered, functional. And this is everything I'm letting go of today. Not too bad. These are horrendous. I really have to tell Scott to stop doing this. They keep on, and look, it's more dry oregano. Like, who needs this? What is that? Zavatar spice. I don't even know how to use those. These are from the Dinnerly when we have too much. I mean, I don't need this. Oh, that I do need. That's for the pepper flakes. So I'm going to put the lid back on. What's this? Toasted sesame seeds. Special salts and rubs. Forget it. It can go. And then that's empty. That's pretty much empty. That's expired. That's probably rancid. That one is almost empty. These, this one is expired or almost. These, Edward didn't like them. There's barely anything left. And this honey it's been left open. And nah, I don't need to keep it. So letting go of all of this today. Hey, what do you think? Not too bad, right? And it's actually way more functional than what I had before, but I'm pretty sure I said it was functional the last time I did it, right? But this is gonna work because we just pull those out. You can't put anything else in there. This is a little heavy, so we gotta be careful, but again, not even once a month we're gonna reach for that. It probably behooves me to put a list, you know, of what's in there. That's probably what I'm gonna do next off camera. I'll put it, I'll tack a list so that we know the sherry wine is in there, and the spare olive oil is in there, and all of this stuff. Everything we use pretty much every day for cooking is here. The stocks are here. I was looking for chicken stock the other day and the cubes, and I thought we were out. We have 2 beef, but I knew that, but I didn't see the chicken over in the back, so now I know I have chicken. I'm done. So how did you like today's episode? Are you still motivated to declutter in your house? Are you inspired? Let me know down below if this is helping you, giving you the kick you need to go through your kitchen or any area of your home and start decluttering for 2023. I'll say it again, I'm doing the entire house, every nook, every cranny. There's nothing going to be spared. I have to. Listen, I'm busy. It's not an excuse, but it is in some kind of way, all right? When I'm doing a lot of YouTube and a lot of Patreon and all of that good stuff, the editing, the behind the scene, and working full time, chances are stuff is going to fall behind. That's not a priority for me. Obviously, I've been putting it on the back burner for quite some time, but I'm glad I did it. But I'm particularly glad that I washed the shelves. That's, for me, slob that I am, is a big accomplishment. Okay, so kudos to myself for washing the shelves for once and doing a pretty good job. Hey, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook at My Great Challenge. You can also find channel merch on Etsy under My Great Challenge Gift, and then Vintage Finds is my other Etsy shop, Frenchie and Tubby. And if you really want to support me and my family and get a more intimate glimpse into my personal life, you can choose to support my Patreon channel at patreon.com/mygreatchallenge. 2 exclusive videos per week, plus 1 blog, and a Facebook group that's private, and a book club, and a pen pal list. What else we got? Bunch of stuff. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.